Good morning, Physio Yogi movers. Welcome to this 10-minute whole body morning mobility routine to help reduce that feeling of morning stiffness. Know that every single exercise may not be suitable for your body and your circumstances, so please do check in with your doctor or your physio about do's and don'ts. And of course, just back off from anything that's not working for you. Otherwise, come have a lay down on your mat. Let's wake up together. You can have a lay down with your knees bent. And then when you get there, we're just going to take the arms overhead, take a big inhale. And as you go, let the back arch a little bit. Take a big breath. And then as you exhale, bring the arms down and let the back flatten a little bit. So inhale, the pelvis rolls forwards, arms overhead. And exhale, arms come back down, pelvis rolls back. You can make this movement smaller or bigger. You're in charge. Inhaling, arms up, pelvis forwards. Exhale, roll back. Take one more for me. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to bring the arms into a T shape, and then you're going to take your legs nice and wide so the feet are kind of coming off the mat. And then we're going to rock the knees to the right and then rock the knees to the left. So you're taking both knees together, you're just going as far as feels good. And this is that hip rotation, just waking up the hips. So it feels a bit pinchy, you can reduce the knee bend a little bit. Otherwise, just keep rocking side to side, and then we're going to add in a bit of arm movement. So you're going to take your arms now into kind of a W shape, so the forearms are coming back to the floor. Now, not all shoulders will get in that position, you may be hovering, that's fine, any shape's fine. And as you inhale, you're going to reach from that W and take the arms towards each other. And as you exhale, you're going to come back down. And I want you to keep rocking the hips side to side, just any rhythm that suits you. Inhaling, arms reaching up. Exhaling, pulling down into that W. Inhaling up. And exhaling, coming down into that W. Good. Then from here, come back to the middle. We're going to hug onto the right knee. We're going to send the left leg long. The left leg reaches long, like the knee presses down a bit, and then that right one comes towards you. Take a breath here. And then keeping the belly button up towards the ceiling, we're going to take that right shin out to the right, just opening up into the hip. The hand can be on the knee or the shin or just under the knee, just anywhere that feels good to you. Take a breath low. Think about breathing down into the low belly, the bowl of the pelvis. Long exhale. And hugging that one back in, swapping sides so the left knee hugs in. The right knee squeezes down. Take another breath here. Excuse my tummy. And then that left leg's going to come out to the side, the belly button stays up towards the ceiling. Just change your hand hold of your leg just to suit you. And think about your inhale going low. Exhale, just lasting a little bit longer. One more breath here. And then bringing the feet together this time, the arms are going to come into a T shape, and we're just going to rock both knees to the right. We're going to pause there. When you get there, I want you to think about breathing into the low ribs. So think of just below the bra strap, breathing all the way round to the bra strap. Long exhale. And send it the other way. So this is just loosening off more of our low back, our lumbar spine. Inhaling. And exhaling. Just taking one more, expanding into those low ribs, thinking of a 360 breath, expanding into all those pieces. And the last one. And then from here, you're going to come onto all fours, so roll over onto your side. You're going to come onto your hands and knees, and you're going to bring the hands under the shoulders, knees are under the hips, and you're going to rock forwards and back. And as you rock back, you're notice there's a tendency to kind of round the spine as we rock. And whilst that's not wrong, for this, I want you to think about long spine. So almost think about sticking your bum out a touch as you rock back. Stick your bum out a touch as you rock back. Start to push through the heels of your hands as you rock back, just so we can open up a bit more in the hip. Take another 3, 2, and 1. And then from here we're going to take a cat-cow. So we're going to round the spine. Just pause there for a moment. Think of inhaling up into the back. Exhaling, staying there. And inhaling up into the back. And then you're going to come into your cow shape. So you're going to sink the spine. And again, we're going to stay here. Inhaling. And on the exhale, almost just sink into it just a touch more. And then we're going to come back to the middle. We're going to tuck the toes. Option 1, you're going to press through into the floor, tuck the toes under and just press hands and feet down and hold. Option 2, you let the knees hover. We're just going to stay here for a little while. Just a bit of an isometric, going through lots of the muscles and a nice toe and wrist stretch. And then releasing down, we're going to thread the needle. The right hand's going to come under the left and we're going to take a turn. The head can hover or you can bring the head to the ground. You also have an option to walk the other hand up and over towards your head. And bring the hands back down. Once more, we're going to tuck those toes under. Option 1, we push into the ground with the feet and the hands. Option 2, we bear hover, push those hands away, push into the floor. And then coming back down, thread the needle the other way. And again, option to send that lower hand up over towards your head. And think about breathing back into that left shoulder blade. Making any adjustments to feel comfy. And then from here, we're going to come up all the way into high kneeling. I'll come to face you. We're going to send the left leg forwards, right leg back, and you're going to tuck the tailbone under a touch. So think about sending the tailbone down. Then we're going to bring the hands to the opposite shoulders. And from here, we're going to think of coming up tall with the head. And we're going to take a side bend each way. My hands are just a little bit lifted because of my mic. Sorry, my elbows are a bit lifted because of my mic. And you're thinking tall spine, side bend. And if that feels comfortable and you've got the balance, you can think tall spine with a reach. And then we can let the hips move a bit side to side as we go. So now my pelvis is just starting to sway a little bit. Just go to where it feels good. And then take the hands behind the head. If there's not space in the shoulders, hands can come before head. We're going to lift the head, lift the gaze, inhale. Exhale, elbows going to come towards each other, round the upper back. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the head, open the elbows, and exhale, come back. Great, and then switching sides, tucking the tailbone under, and then opening the elbows to inhale, and closing. Opening to inhale and closing. One more. Hands come to shoulders, take our side bends each way. Think of tall spine. Quite like thinking head up into hand, tall spine. And then option to bring in the reach at the same time. And then option to kind of let the hips go a little bit as well. And then from here, we're going to stand all the way up. And then when you get there, you're just going to take a whole body twist. You're going to let the heels lift a bit as you rotate each way. And then come back to the middle. You're going to take a big inhale, long inhale, reach up. Quick exhale. Long inhale, reach up. Quick exhale, soft squat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come all the way up, lift the heels, reach up with the fingers, press through the balls of your feet, and then come back down, and then we're just going to take a little bounce. So you're just going to tap the heels down, start to shake the arms a little bit. This can stay as a heel bounce or a bit of a soft jump, just whatever feels right for you. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, take a forward bend, any shape, slightly soft knees. Breathe into the back. And exhale, soften. Inhaling into the back. And exhaling, soften. Pushing all the way up. Reaching the left arm back and looking back behind you. Coming back to the middle, reaching the right arm back and looking back behind you. I hope you're feeling a little bit looser, a little bit freer, and enjoy your day.